guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a tickle. Okay, today's video is going to be the type of clients that you encounter while in the industry. So I have like my notebook and I've written some bullet points of the type of clients that you get, because I thought this would be quite a funny video to do, because seriously some of the clients you get are just so funny and will surprise you and rude, and I will talk through it with you. So first, most common ones are obviously the talkative clients. The talkative clients are the best because they talk throughout the whole of the treatment and it makes the treatment go so much quicker, and you know, you're socializing. It's a good thing. It's nice to talk to someone when you're doing a treatment, especially with back massage and facial. People like to fall asleep and relax, but the people that talk through them, it's just, I don't know, it's just fun to talk to someone while doing a treatment. Obviously you talk when you do manicures and stuff, but with the back massage or body wrap, you know, like most people like to relax and stay asleep, but talkative clients, the best clients. So again, like I said, people who want to relax and just fall asleep and don't say a word throughout the whole thing, that's pretty much one of the most common clients ever. So moving on from that, we go to the interesting categories. We have the clients that don't listen to you. So no matter how many times I tell my client to get under the bed, get under the blanket, facing down, bra off, pants on, I will walk in and they're sat on the chair, butt naked, and they're like, oh, I didn't know if you want me to get on the couch or not. And I'm like, seriously, I make myself clear when I tell my clients what to do. I point at the bed. No, I put my hand on the bed, onto the couch, and I say, okay, you just want to pop yourself under this towel for me and put your face in the headrest for me, take your bra off. You know, I'm doing these hand movements so they know what I'm talking about. And I come in and they'll be like the wrong way around, or they'll be sat on a chair, or I've actually walked in and I've had a client just sat on the end of her bed with her legs crossed like that, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, are you okay? She was like, oh yes, I just wanted to wait for you before, oh yes, I just wanted to wait for you before I got onto the couch, okay? And I'm like, why? I left the room so you could get onto the couch, so you sit there and wait for me to come back in so you can get on the couch. I don't understand. And you get like clients, these people make me laugh. They come in for a back massage and they say, oh, do you want me to take my bra off? And I'm just like, we're doing a back massage. I'm not gonna, how can I do a back massage when your bra is on? I can't massage over your bra strap. Like, seriously? Seriously? And I also had one client for a facial and she was like, oh, do you want me facing down or lying on my back so I'm facing up? And I said to her, well, it's a facial, I can't do a facial if you're facing down. And she was like, oh right, yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you will get people that don't listen to you no matter how many times you repeat yourself, and it's usually like the older ladies that do this. I don't know if they can't hear you or what, I don't know. And you also get people that don't listen to you but they're also very rude to you. So like, this literally happened the other day. A girl at work that I was working with, I could hear her talking to her client and she was saying, okay, you know, just get down to your pants, get under the towel, head in the headrest, blah blah blah, come out. And we usually wait until we can hear our clients get on the bed, onto the couches, because the couches are squeaky, so you can hear if they get on the couch, so we know when they're ready. We never heard her get onto the couch. We sat there, it must have been like 3 minutes later, and we're just like, how long does it take to get onto a couch? And she opens the door, comes out the room fully dressed and just stands there with her arm crossed and is like, I'm sorry, but I don't like waiting in the room by myself. And we're just sat there looking at her like, okay. And my friend was like, oh no, I asked you to get onto the couch underneath the towels, down to your knickers, underneath the towels, head in the face rest, and she was like, no you didn't, I never heard you say that. And she was just like, well, if you could just do that for me. And she was like, well, maybe you should have made it clear next time. And she was like, oh, I did make it clear, at least I thought I made it clear. And she's like, well, no you didn't. And I just looked over at Jane and I was like, okay. And then she just stood there and stared at us, and we were just like, okay. And so the therapist, my friend, was just said, okay, so if you just want to go back into the room then and get down to your knickers, pop yourself under the couch, under the towel, and put your face in the headrest. And she was like, okay, fine. And she goes back into the room and she is holding the door open, like she didn't close it fully, she's holding it so there's a bit of a gap. And I just looked at Jane and I mouthed, because we just like looked at each other and we were just like, what the hell? And the woman had the door open slightly as she was getting undressed, and she popped her head round and went, don't you dare talk about me behind my back. And we were just like, we're not talking about you. I was like, no, we're not talking about you. What are you? No. She was like, just get yourself on the couch, yeah? So she ended up closing the door, and me and my friend were just mouthing words to each other because we didn't want her to obviously hear us talking, but I was just like, what the hell? I don't understand. Moving on. You'll get some clients that want to rush through their consultation, right? It's a consultation for a reason. We need to go through your consultation form, make sure you don't have any allergies, make sure you don't have any broken bones, bruises, make sure you are okay to have the following treatments done. But you have clients that you go in, and as soon as you take them into the room, they start getting undressed and taking their bra off and getting onto the couch. You're standing there like, I haven't even done the consultation with you yet. So you usually go in and I say to them, okay, if you just take a seat on the chair for me. Most of them don't ever listen to me, and they walk around the side of the couch and they're like taking their tops off, and I'm like, okay, so you're here for a back massage and a facial today then? And they're just like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, so is there any way you want me to work on your back? And they're just standing here at this bra at this point, and then turns around and she was like, oh yeah, if you just work just underneath my bra, takes her bra off, puts it on the chair, and they're standing there with her boobs out. And I'm like, where do I look right now? I don't know where to look. Okay. It's like, I leave the room for you to get yourself undressed and onto the couch. Don't get dressed while I'm in the room. It's not going to speed up the consultation any faster. For anything, it's just going to make it slower, because I'm still going to leave the room and leave you to get yourself on the couch, even if you've already got yourself on the couch. So there's no point. No, there's literally no point. And I'll go in and have a client that interrupts me when I'm talking to them. So again, I say, she'd like to take a seat on the couch, and I say to them, okay, so you're in for a back massage and a facial. And they're like, yeah, what do you want me to take off then? And I'm just like, slow down, I will get to that in a minute. I just need to go through your allergies and all that stuff with you. And they're just like, oh, okay. So you go through that, and then they're like, okay, so what do I need to take off then? And I'm just like, can I just finish, please? Let me finish. Sometimes I get so angry. Okay. Then I've also had clients that don't understand personal space. I've only had one client like this, and this was probably about a month ago. Took her in, and I'm just standing there, I say to her, oh, if you just want to take a seat onto the chair for me. And she doesn't, of course, because don't listen. So she's standing, I'm here, she's standing here. So I start talking to her. I say again, would you like to take a seat on the chair for me? And she just goes like that, just smiles at me really weirdly, and I'm like, okay, fine, don't take a seat on the chair, that's fine. So I'm standing here and I'm just, talking, oh, so you're in for this blah 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 treatment, and she's like moving closer and closer like this towards me, and I'm just here like, okay. And then she's moving closer and closer, and she was literally staring at me right up here on my face, and I was slowly leaning back because you know when you don't want to be rude and move back, she was so close to my face, like our noses were almost touching. So I was like slowly leaning back and she kept moving closer to my face while I was talking to her. And then finally she sat on the couch. So I was like, oh thank God she's going to sit on the couch. So if I move back, she can't follow me back. So I moved back and she stayed on the couch. And I was like, oh, thank you. I don't understand why she felt the need to get so close to my face. It made me feel really uncomfortable. And you'll get clients that will give you one-word answers. So again, you go through the consultation form with them. Have you got any allergies? No. Have you got any broken ribs? No. Is there any sort of area you want me to work on your back? No. Do you want me to do any specific fit pressure? No. Have you got any skin sensitivity concerns? No. I'm like, okay, fine. We like to personalise our treatments to each and every client. So if they have areas on their shoulders they want us to work on during the back massage, we will work on those areas and we'll do the pressure to their needs. The facials, again, are prescriptive facials to their skin needs. So a lot of clients just say, no, I don't have any problems with my skin, and obviously I can clearly see they have acne on their face, they have dry skin, they have wrinkles, and I'm like, clearly you have concerns. Why are you not telling me your concerns? I don't know. They just like to give one-word answers. These are the type of clients, again, that like to rush through the consultation just so they can have their treatment done. And I'm like, why are you... I've actually had, you know, where a client has said no to every single question I ask them, and I get them on the couch and she looks up at me and she's like, oh, by the way, I've got a broken ankle, and I'm just like, what? Oh no. This was the other week actually. I got her on the couch just about to start the back massage. She was like, oh, by the way, 6 months ago I fractured my spine. And I'm like, well, I can't do your back massage then, can I? I literally asked her in the consultation, have you got any fractures, bones, broken bones? No. And I'm like, you didn't listen to me when I was talking to you during the consultation, did you? You just wanted to get through it so you could have your treatment done. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I can't do your treatment then because a spine, fractured, broken spine is... it's a sensitive area and we don't like to massage when you've had that in the last 6 months. So of course she got really, really rude and moody with me, and I was like, well, I did ask you that in the consultation, so it's, you know, not my fault. And then you'll get the really shy clients, which I kind of like having shy clients because it's different from having really rude, loud clients that are getting their boobs out in front of you. So it's just to sit there and be like, yeah, you know, enclose, and then you get them on the couch and they just suddenly relax and it's just like, oh, and then they just come out of their shell. And I love seeing really shy clients come out after a treatment just completely out of their shell and really confident. It's like the most amazing thing ever. There's one type of client that really pisses me off. The ones that move around and think that they're helping you, but they're really, really not. So you'll get, say you're doing a back massage, right? They're lying down, you need to put their arms down by the side of them. And when you go, sometimes they'll go around a client's shoulder and they'll lift their shoulder up like that. And I'm just like, no. You need your shoulder down, flat to the bed and relax. So again, I'm working around their shoulder and they just lift their shoulder up like that. And I'm just like, it's not helping. Okay, just move it down. I actually asked one of my clients, you know, why do you move your shoulder up when every time I go around? She was like, oh, just to lift it up so you can get to all around my shoulders. And I'm like, it actually, when you lift your shoulder up like that, you're moving your shoulder blade closer to your spine and covering up your muscles so I can't get to your muscles. And you're making your muscles tense up when you do that. So it's going to be more painful for you. And she was like, oh, I never knew that. Okay, I'll keep it down. I'm like, ah, thank you. And you'll just get clients that will move their head around, you know, keep their face in their face hole, but they'll lift their face up, move it to the side, put it back in the hole, move it to that side, put it back in the hole, and I'm just like, stay still. You're meant to be relaxed, have a relaxing treatment. Just stay still, for God's sake. And with the facials as well. You're doing a facial and like say if you go around their neck, people lift their head up like that because obviously they think they have a double chin. They're trying to stretch out their neck for you, so they lift their head up like that And then when I go to the forehead, they'll go back down like that, and I'm just like, because they aren't going like this throughout the whole of the facial. I'm like, what are you doing? That must be really uncomfortable. That actually made me a little bit dizzy doing that. Oh my god. And then, like, say when I go around their chin, they put their tongue there, so they'll go like that to obviously stretch out the bottom of their chin. And then they'll go when I go around their lip to obviously stretch out the top of their lip, and then they'll raise their eyebrows when I go underneath their eyes, or go like that when I go around their forehead. So it's like they're doing multiple facial expressions when I'm going around their face, and I'm just like, this isn't helping. You need to keep your face relaxed, no movement, so you need to relax. If you're moving your face around, it's just like I'm like, what are you doing? It's really the most annoying thing ever. Just stay still, keep your face relaxed, keep your head and your neck relaxed, just stop moving and go to sleep, please. Okay, so next clients you will get may have their watch on them, and they will clients that watch the time, like during the treatment, before and after. So you need to stick to your timing. So if it's a 30-minute back massage, you need to do a 30-minute back massage. The other day we had a 70-minute treatment. It was a 25-minute back massage, a 45-minute facial. She came out and she was like, that wasn't exactly a 70-minute treatment, was it? And I was just like, oh, it's about 2 minutes short. And she was like, yeah, exactly. 68-minute treatment, I paid for a 70-minute treatment. And I'm just standing there looking at her like, it's 2 minutes. It was literally 2 minutes. Are you serious? You will get clients that are that strict at you, so you really do need to be looking at your times and make sure you're doing the exact times, because this actually falls into another category. Clients that will make complaints about everything and anything to get free stuff. I had a client complain because my stomach was rumbling. And she actually complained down at the front desk and said, oh, my therapist's stomach was rumbling, maybe you should actually feed your therapists. And I was like, what? I had actually just had lunch, actually, before I did her treatment. My stomach was rumbling because it obviously was digesting the food. But she complained about that, and I'm just like, yeah, because I can obviously control my stomach rumbling. The involuntary muscle, because, you know, I can obviously control that. No, I can't control that. And we had people that complain about, because we do aqua fitness, if they come on a spa day, some people complain about that we have aqua fitness going on and they can't use the pool. We're a club, okay? We have members. We have a gym, we have yoga, Pilates classes. We have aqua classes because we have a pool. It's a club. I'm like, you're on a spa day here. You can't complain about that sort of stuff. That's just... people are warned about the aqua fitness classes on the day. No, when they call up, and if they book in for a spa day on the day aqua classes are on, then they do get warned about it in advance. Yet they still come on that day and they still complain about it, even though they were warned in advance. Again, people don't listen. And this is the last one that I have at this rant. This has become more of a rant than anything. You will get clients that will judge you a lot. So because I am a small and petite, I'm 5'2", I get a lot of clients that do judge me and my strength. Okay, I can do a hard massage, a deep massage, but I do get quite a few clients that actually do judge me. And I've had this, every single client in one day laughed at me. Okay, when you talk through, is there any sort of press you want me to do? And they say, oh, if you like to do it quite hard. So then I say, okay, if it hurts, if it's too deep, then let me know. And so I'm just like, okay. Or they're just like, yeah, okay, sure, really sarcastically. And I'm just staring at them like, what, you think I can't do deep pressure? Okay, sure. And that, every single client had that tone of voice or laughed when I said, let me know if it's too deep. But my last client really pissed me off at the end of the day, because Again, she wanted it deep, and she said, oh yeah, I'm used to sports massages, I have about 3 of them a month, so I'm used to having really hard pressure. So I said to her again, okay, well, you know, still, if it is too hard, let me know. She looked at me from bottom to top and went, haha, yeah, right. And I was just like, you did not just say that. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna leave you to get dressed now, bye. Walked out of the room. And I came back in and I did the hardest pressure I ever done in my life, okay? And she was like, oh, could you go a bit lighter, please? And I was just like, oh, you want me to go lighter? Oh, sure. No, I thought you didn't think I could do it that strength, but yeah, sure, whatever. And I went to about a medium pressure and she asked me to go lighter again. So I went to my light pressure and she was like, oh yeah, that's a good pressure. It hurts, but it's a good pressure. And I was like, this is my light pressure. It was like, you said you could handle, you've had sports massages that are really deep, yet you can barely handle my light pressure. Either she's not actually having sports massages or her sports massages are really crap. Because I was doing my light pressure, so I was just like, yeah, you're not having sports massages properly, because if you can't even handle this, then you can't handle a sports massage. Seriously, you must not be having a sports massage. And then after we came out and she came out and she was like, oh, I didn't realise you would be so strong for such a little girl. And I was just thinking, little girl, do I look 12? I'm a petite woman. I'm not a little girl. A little girl is like a 12-year-old, and you know, a little girl, okay? I'm not a little girl. I'm a petite woman. There is a certain word for it. I was just like, okay, yeah, sure. But you do get clients that will judge you a lot, and you know, literally the other day another one said to me, oh, I do like it quite deep, I don't know if you can handle it, but you know, just do what you think you can do. So again, I did the strongest I've ever done, and they're just like, oh, can you go a bit lighter? And I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. It always makes me feel really good when a client asks for it lighter, when they think that I can't do it deep. Just like, sure, yeah. Really gives you a boost of confidence, I have to say. The type of clients that you will averagely meet throughout the industry, I'm sure there are more, plenty more, I just can't think of them right now. But yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!